Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to All Things Love. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hit me up on my email if you have a topic you want me to discuss. But this is an email that I received. We're going to call this the betrayal or a shattered trust. So it talks about this young lady, Olivia and Ben. They had been inseparable since their college days. Their bond, forged in shared dreams and late night study sessions, they were the envy of all of their friends because when you saw one, you always saw the other. Uh, they were like soulmates, like I said, when you saw one, you saw the other one. Now, Riley, which is Olivia's closest confidant, was an integral part of their world because they were always together, because Olivia and Riley were best friends. Quite naturally, they're going to be together and even be around Ben too. Now, Riley had an infectious laughter and unwavering loyalty that made her feel quite like a sister to Olivia. But beneath the sunny exterior, there's a darker side that was simmering. So, unbeknownst to Olivia, Riley had developed an obsessive infatuation with Ben. What began as admiration had twisted into something possessive, something desperate. A company retreat. Now, this is one weekend because they all worked at the same company. So, a company retreat provided the perfect opportunity for Riley to cross the line, to cross the point really of no return. So, under the guise of a friendly gesture, she initiated a physical boundary violation. Stunned and confused, Ben rejected her advances here. And, they were all drinking and stuff. So I guess one could say that they had too much to drink. But Riley had manipulated. She knew what she was doing. So the aftermath of emotions left Olivia. Uh, but check it out. Olivia didn't even know. She was oblivious to it at first. She didn't know it. So she kept on showering Riley with affection. They kept on hanging out as sisters, so to speak. So Riley, consumed by a mixture of shame and obsession, retreated to herself. So she began to, dodge Olivia. She began to not answer her calls. And so as weeks turns into months, Riley resentment towards Olivia grew. Now, ain't that something? Now, Riley is upset with Olivia because Olivia's man did not take Riley up on her offer. Ain't that something? She began to subtly undermine Olivia's confidence. She was trying to plant seeds of doubt and make her feel like Ben was not loyal to Olivia. But, Ben was kind of loyal to Olivia because he did not give in to Riley. But Riley was upset that Ben rejected her, so now she wanted to try to make Olivia feel like something was wrong with her. So the once idyllic relationship between Olivia and Ben began to show cracks. The incident at the retreat, though unspoken, cast a long shadow over their interactions. Every shared moment was tinged with a sense of unease, kind of resentment, kind of anger. The ensuing argument was a painful revelation here because Olivia, she decides to confront Riley here. So Riley's confession shattered Olivia's world. The betrayal was a dagger in her heart, a wound that was going to take some time to heal. Now, Ben, he was consumed by guilt and shame because he knew that he had crossed the line he could never undo. The man that he was trying to be was not adding up to the man that he felt like he was at that moment. So what Ben does is he withdrew from Olivia because he was creating, he just felt like, what can you do in situations like that? What can you do? And to add insult to injury, Riley went on to post pictures of her and Ben on social media, but she was trying to make it. No, Ben was intoxicated. Now he was borderline drunk, and so, but she was hugged all up under him and stuff, but she was under him, but she made the pictures look suggestive. So it was like what was really going on here? So Riley, caught in the aftermath of her actions, was a hollow shell. So Riley started isolating herself when she did not get the response she thought she was going to get. So, weeks turned into months, and the pain of the betrayal slowly transformed into a scar and a constant reminder of the darker chapters in their lives. So, Olivia and Ben, with the help of therapy and support from their loved ones, they began to try to rebuild their shattered relationship because it was very, very fragile. So Riley was left alone with her demons to continue her struggle. Her actions had alienated her from friends and family because what they're later finding out is that Riley really suffered from narcissistical sociopath tendencies, that she was borderline bipolar here too, but she was not taking care of herself. She wasn't taking her medicine here. So when Ben rejected her and then Olivia pulled away from her, I mean, what do you expect? It's like those inner demons start to take control of her. So that once vibrant young Riley, who had the smile that could light any room, she stayed to herself and she was haunted by those ghosts. So this is a story of betrayal. It's very complex. It talks about love, loss, and redemption. It is also a reminder that even the strongest bonds can be tested in their limits, and that healing is a journey, not a destination. But in the end, it is the strength of the human spirit that allows us to overcome adversity and find hope in the face of darkness. So what do you think? Now, what I'm getting here is that, like I shared before, you never be the third wheel of a relationship. And even though that's your home girl ain't got no business, calling your man her play brother and, hitting him. And Olivia went on to say that she saw little red flags, but she had been friends with this girl ever since they were, in college, and they were adults now. And she noticed that she always would ask about Ben. And even if they hooked up and they had double dates, that even when Riley brought her date along, her and the date would be the kind of like the outsiders, because she would be so engrossed into Ben that it just became obvious that she really was infatuated with Ben. She really wanted Olivia's life. So I feel like the moral of this story is, when you got a relationship, then this is what I feel like, and I know you probably want to help folks, but I just feel like you don't want anything to happen. You don't want to leave the door open. If you got a man and you living with your man, nobody deserves to come to your house when you're not there. Your friend ain't got no business calling your man. Your friend ain't got no business asking for your man. And you cannot feel like the unthinkable will not happen when you leave the door open for it to happen. Is there a such thing as best friends? Can you really still be friends? Are there real best friends out here? Now, it got to the point where they were about to throw blows. They were about to fight. They were about to do all those things. And it was like the whole community knew about it. And even though Olivia was in the right, she still felt humiliated because this was her guy. And I don't know if they actually did anything, but I feel like they got too close and it was public. They were in a public place getting this close. And so I understand how Olivia can heal things between her and her man, not a friend, because I feel like that friendship is over. I remember a long time ago where me and these homegirls, we had this graduation party, and I had invited some other homegirls over, and everybody was drinking and stuff, and I never, ever, ever, I would never want any of my friends' person, never. I'm not like that, but I went to walk her, and he was her husband at the time. I went to go walk them outside to the car, and she walked in front of me, and I was behind her, and I didn't realize the husband was behind me, and he grabbed my butt, y'all. And I called him out right then and there because I was so surprised that he did it. I was shocked. I was disgusted, and there was no way I wasn't going to say, man, I got to scream, and I said, I cannot believe you did that. She said, what? I said, girl, he just grabbed my butt. She looked at me, she was like, no, you didn't. And he looked stupid. She said, get your tail in the car. She said, Sharon, I'm sorry. But yes, I'm just telling you, you never know. You can't control the actions of other people, but you don't need to open the door for things like that to happen. But yeah, this is the betrayal. What do you think should happen? You think she should have forgave her friend, or do you think she should have worked things out with Ben? Or do you think she should have just walked away from everybody? We say we'll do a lot of things till we're actually in that situation here, but I feel like at this time of day, you really can't trust nobody because they can be smiling in your face and behind your back, they really want your place. So let me know. This is All Things Love. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for your love, and I'll talk to you in the next one.